Bhagavate Vasudevaya Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desatadine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vacharam pangum dangaite girim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarine. Hare Krishna. So today we'll see verse number 6th of chapter 11, the Vishwarupa Darshan Yoga. So Arjuna requested Krishna to show his Aishwarya Rupa, and it said, if you think I am able to hold it, please show it to me. So then yesterday we saw that Krishna said, yes, okay, I will show you this form which has hundreds and thousands of forms. It has different colors, different shapes, and you can see this wonderful form. So Krishna continues his answer. Let us see. Pashyadityan adityan vasunrudran.
Pashyadityan vasunrudran.
Ashvino marutastatha.
Asvino marutastata.
Bahuni adrushta-purvani.
Bahunyadrishta-purvani.
Pashyascharyaani bharata.
Pasyascharyaani bharata.
Pashyadityan vasunrudran.
Pashyadityan vasunrudran.
Ashvino marutastatha.
Asvino marutastata.
Bahuni adrushta-purvani.
Bahunyadrishta-purvani.
Pashyascharyaani bharata.
Pasyascharyaani bharata.
Please chant.
Pashyadityan vasunrudran. Asvino marutastata. Bahunyadrishta-purvani. Pasyascharyaani bharata.
Okay, so it's a small verse, translation and purport. O best of Bharata, see here a different manifestation of Aditya, Vasuls, Rudras, Ashwini Kumars, and all the other demigods. Behold, many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before. Purport. Even though Arjuna was a personal friend of Krishna, the most advanced and learned man, it was still not possible for him to know everything about Krishna. Here it is stated that humans have neither heard nor known all these forms and manifestations. Now Krishna reveals that wonderful forms. So Krishna is giving the overview or precursor before showing the actual Aishwarya Rupa. So he's telling Arjuna what you will see in this form, because Arjuna has never seen this form before, so he cannot anticipate, or he don't know that. So for example, like if I have not seen something in my life and I'm going there, so and if I don't have any background of that particular thing, then I don't know what to expect from there or how to react. So, cross example, we can see if we go to a new place, if we are visiting a new place and we are not seeing any details, nothing, we are just going there. And we don't know if that place is a safe place or it's naturally there are disasters or there are some other. We don't know. We don't expect. And then if we go suddenly, and there are things that beyond our expectation, or that which cannot comprehend, we cannot imagine, then it's become very difficult to understand the whole picture and the whole thing. So what we do before going to anywhere place or anywhere, we try to check the place, what its background, what it is, and then we go. So by checking this on the internet, the background, how are the roads, how are the people, how is the city, how is the nature. By this, we create a image of that particular place, and then we go to that place. So we know what to expect from there, what not to expect from there. So if I'm going to a place, visit a place which is very remote place, and I, before going to that place, I have information of that place, that there are no big hotels or no big rooms available, just a small huts will be there. So if I go there with this expectation, then I don't feel anything, or at least I can anticipate my situation there. That becomes easier for me. So here, similarly, Krishna is telling Arjuna what he is going to see. So this is as good as Krishna's explanation of the Virat Rupa. So he said, last verse he said, you will see so many forms, so many colors, so many hands, so many mouths, everything you will see at one place. And now what Krishna will say, what more you will see there. Pasha Aditya. So Aditya, these are the Devatas. Aditya, Vasu, Rudra, Ashwini, Kumar, Maruts. So these are all the Vibhutis. So if we remember last chapter, Vibhuti Yoga, all these were there. Among Rudra, I am Shiva. I am Vasus. I am Agni. Among Vasus, I am Agni. Among Maruts, I am Pavana. So all these are the, among Ashwinis, I think, I'm Chitraratha. So all these are the Devatas. So what Krishna is telling, that in this body of mine, this universal form, you will see all the Devatas there. And so many things you will see that you have not seen before. These are very Ashcharyam, it's very wonderful, or it's very Ashcharya means like astonishing things that you will see in this form. So this is how Krishna is explaining about the Virat Rupa. So in this chapter, there will be explanation by Krishna in these 4 verses. Then Sanjay will speak something, and then Arjuna will speak. So there is explanation of this Virat Rupa from 3 different personalities, how they look at this form, how they describe this form, and what they feel about this form. So Krishna is now explaining, and then Sanjay will come. So this is one place where, so Sanjay came in. Sanjay's conversation was in the first chapter, and then directly now in between only Krishna and Arjuna's conversation was there. And this chapter, Sanjay will also explain what Arjuna says. So he will also explain Virat Rupa. And then Arjuna will explain. And then Sanjay will come in the last chapter. Right? So this is how this chapter is very attractive, because so many personalities have spoken about this form, how they feel, how they experience this form. And Krishna is giving Arjuna the guideline, what you will be seeing, Arjuna, in this form, because you requested that you want to see this. Okay, let me give you what you are going to see in this form. This is how this verse is preparing Arjuna and us for seeing the universal form. And this universal form is like a material form, right? So it has limit. It's not eternal form. Yesterday's purport we saw that it's not eternal form in the spiritual world. So it's manifested, and it's when the material world is dissolved, it's also gone. So this is also a conception of the universal form, how Supreme Lord is pervaded all these universes, how his presence is felt, and how everything is, or he is the cause of everything, or everything is accommodated in it. This is how that universal form will give us the overall, give Arjuna also the overall picture of this universe, and his existence also. So Krishna will show the universal form in different phases. He will first show the complete form that Arjuna will also describe. Then he will show his presence as time, what he does. And then he shows his original form. So this is how in this chapter, Krishna gives different aspects of his existence. And the purpose of all this explanation and all this showing the universal form and all this stuff, we should remember Krishna. We should remember the Supreme Lord, and we should connect with him. So even if we are not in spiritual world, in this material world also, by different vibhutis, by different existence, we can connect with the Supreme Lord. So yeah, we will continue to see Krishna's explanation in next couple of verses from tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So any comments? Questions? Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Krishna.